Interdimensional dreams occur as evidence that you're consciously experiencing the other dimensions of life, or what I call interdimensional activity, ID activity. Life is multidimensional, and so are we. Life exists within all dimensions, not just the physical. And all of these dimensions are interwoven like a giant spider web. They all weave together as one, interdependent, interactive, intercommunicative, intersupportive, and inter-existent. So, just by being alive, we exist within all dimensions as well, only one of which is the physical. As multidimensional beings, we are meant to consciously understand our multidimensional nature. We're meant to understand how we are interdependent, interactive, intercommunicative, intersupportive, and interexistent within this multidimensional web of life. In reality, we already interact with other dimensions, but since the physical is the most prominent dimension in our conscious awareness, we consider life mainly from the physical perspective. Simply put, we are multidimensional beings living in a multidimensional universe, but we have consciously forgotten. And the time has come that we remember. Many ancient cultures believe that the conscious of humanity moves through cycles of awareness. According to these cultures, Mayan, Egyptian, Chinese, and East Indian to name a few, humanity is entering the awakened stage of consciousness. After eons of being asleep, humanity is finally starting to wake up again. As we wake up to this dawning light of awareness, we're starting to consciously realize who we are, what we do, and what we have been doing all along as multidimensional beings. As humanity enters this awakened stage of consciousness, our dreams will show more evidence of our interdimensional activity. This is because dreams are the easiest way to consciously access this depth of connection that we already have. You've already opened the door of communication by the mere fact that you're already paying attention to your dreams and trying to interpret them. So your inner wisdom makes full use of your dream state to bring this multidimensional nature of existence to your conscious attention. Your dreams may be the easiest way to take notice of ID activity, but your dreams are not the only way by any means. As a multidimensional being, you experience multidimensional activity all the time. This means that you experience ID activity and you take notice of it, even when you're awake. I'll explain how interdimensional activity is experienced while both asleep and awake. But first, let me explain a little more about ID activity and its characteristics. I will also explain how you perceive the non-physical, how you interpret it, and how you organize it within your own thinking. Once you know the characteristics of ID activity, both in your dreams and waking state, then you should be able to recognize when ID activity takes place. And if you can recognize when it takes place, then you'll be in a better position to consciously understand your own integration with the multidimensional web of life.